Hello guys and welcome once again to Animatronic Universe! Boom shakalaka! And this is the third tycoon, the Five Nights at Freddy's 3 tycoon. Let me just show you what it looks like, what the outside looks like. Now that you've got a good look at the outside, let's go back and try and finish the inside. Yeah, sorry, this may take a little while. I just started on it. I have to go to sleep now. I have school tomorrow. Bye. It's not even that dark out. I mean, in America, like, at the time of this recording, it's not even that dark out. It looks like the world got swallowed by light blue out there. It's not that dark. Of course, I have no idea where this guy comes from. Maybe he's from the opposite side of the world.
This is so... What the heck? Oh my god, I almost fell down. Be less. Hit the one, and if you guys like it, we can make a series out of it. As you can see, I've been going in on a couple things here. By the way, this one right here, whoever made this one, it's terrible. Anyways, here is Dummy off the Undertale OST. I tried it a couple times full. I'm not gonna lie to you. I totally tried it a couple times, but I have not beaten it, so let's freaking get this freaking bread, my guy. Let's just go. Let's freaking do this. Oh my god, I'm not mature enough to play this. Oh crap. This game is so fun!
Alright, so now we just gotta wait, and this video's already at 2 minutes. You know what?
As far as I got.
I'll just blame it on the game.
Oh my god, I'm already out of ways to talk and play this. Are you supposed to talk when you make these kind of videos, or what? Get the frick out of my face! Oh, that was cool. Oh my god, it's getting heated in here, boys! I'm still new at this, please be gentle. Oh
Alright, I'm waiting. Well, this part's oh, this is the part where there's a million things to buy.
Oh my god, this is really hard. Hope you can't hear my breathing.
Well,
I never got this far, dude.
It's gonna be a little while. And as you can see, my patience doesn't last very long.
I'm literally flailing. What the heck? How can you? How are you supposed to?
The future waits for no one, so we refuse to wait for it. We're not just pioneers. We are pioneers. Today, battles are waged in nanoseconds.
So I'll just wait.
And fly missions in space. The future's not coming. It's already here.
The world of Gumball keeps expanding and expanding, and apparently 214 facts weren't enough to cover it all. What's up, everybody? I'm Jacob with Channel Frederator, and this is 107 even more facts.
You know what? I'll stick to what I did in FNAF 2. I'll do every single thing to buy in one area first, and then I'll move on to the next area. And in this case, it's gonna be a little while.
Howdy.
Gumball still remains like a breath of fresh air to me, both in its animation and its strange creative story settings. But when Gumball gets bad, it often gets insufferable, leading to some triggering, cringeworthy, awkward, and just unpleasant episodes. So let's check out the top 6 worst Gumball episodes.
And you can tell that I really have severe no patience.
Anyway, let's do this countdown. Number 6. The laziest. While I do like Richard, watching him be lazy constantly is a novelty that wears thin within 7 seconds for me.
I've got a medical condition. Oh, laziness.
Richard, Gumball's father, is often a not-so-bright but likeable character with a good heart. But this is one of those episodes where he is basically given one character trait, and it's lazy, figuratively and literally. But it gets really intensely bad when we get Larry, the shopkeep attendant, who has successfully turned his life around from having no aspirations whatsoever. And Gumball and Darwin revert him back to the sad shell of a person he was, getting fired, destroying his car, losing his house. They even make him break up with his long-term girlfriend he was just about to propose to.
Oh. Yeah, why no Phantom Chica in the arcade? Well, maybe there is going to be a Phantom Chica in the arcade cabinet, but...
Because they didn't want to lose a bet with their dad. Gumball and Darwin are just scumbags in this episode. And, after all that, despite destroying his life, they don't even bother using Larry in the end.
New
so
pizzeria.
What was the point of all that?
What do you mean, new pizzeria? You talking about mine? Technically, my place isn't a pizzeria anymore. It's not even Freddy Fazbears Pizzeria anymore. It's just Fazbears Fright now.
But as for the rest of the episode, it's just an off-color, terrible episode of Season 1.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
And for number 5, The Dress. And here we have an episode that starts off with
what have you, and that's great. I'm happy to help. So I'd like to reach out to those viewers now and offer them this tool in case those tough times ever come back. Once you've been connected with your personalized counselor, you can talk with them via text message, video chat, phone call, however you like. And they even offer financial aid to those who qualify.
We're buds. We're friends.
Thank you for listening.
He just started as well. He knows the pain of being impatient with me.
To infinity and beyond.
Coco. Coco is a super cute musical buddy adventure about a young boy trapped in the land of the dead and his skeletal companion, Hector. They have a great dynamic. I love Dia de los Muertos aesthetic, I love good songs, I love big musical final boss fights, I love crying like a baby at the end of this movie. Go see Coco. It's very, very good.
You are a sad, strange little man.
Boop.
Bug's Life. Bug's Life. It's about bugs. Yup. Like, don't get me wrong. It's not horrible. It's just not really noteworthy. Like, none of the characters are very interesting. The protagonist isn't that likable.
He's not.
The story runs on tragic miscommunication, which is always a fun hallmark of 90s storytelling. I can't think of a single scene that stuck with me in this movie. Like, Kevin Spacey does an okay job as the villain. He's probably the highlight.
To infinity and beyond.
The Incredibles. The Incredibles is not only one of the best superhero movies of all time, but also
buy the arcade machine and wait to buy the marionette.
In fact, I didn't like this movie as a kid because all the subtleties of Helen and Bob's relationship were totally lost on me then. But now I find them all of their short films, except the 2 Million Cars shorts that they made and released on their own DVD, because Look, I'll be real. I didn't want to watch those, okay? I watched the 2 that came out on the Pixar Short Films collection. That's fine. That's more than enough. Normally, this is where I give a rundown of my positive-negative review system, but pretty much everything on this list is positive, so instead, I'm going to quickly talk about what each number means, because some of these videos people comment like, well, hey, you gave it a 6? What, you didn't like it? Like, whoa, hang on there, buddy. A 6 out of 10 is not an F. I'm not the American educational system. A 6 is above average.
Did this guy just make a joke at about the American education?
Two is slightly less terrible.
I was just testing.
Kept it from being a 1, but it's still very painful.
Also, what mechanics do save? Oh, you can't save in this game. They forgot to put in save.
5 is an average movie. Like, yep, that was a film. You didn't hate it, you didn't love it. It was fine, but you kind of feel like you could have done something better with your time. A 6 is the first good rating on the list. It's a movie you enjoyed watching, and it didn't actively waste your time, but you don't have any interest in seeing it again. A 7 is a movie you enjoyed enough that you would want to see it again, even if that rewatch is pretty far off in the future. Like, you could recommend this to someone. You liked it. I often give 7s to movies that are mostly really good, but have some pretty noteworthy flaws. 8 is just a solid, entertaining movie. Really enjoyable. Maybe even great. A 9 is an awesome movie. Really engaging. Something you
Man, this is really boring. And I bet y'all are also boring.
So noteworthy that everybody who likes film should see it. That doesn't mean it's a perfect movie, but it is a must-see for one reason or another. And I should say those are more guidelines than they are hard rules, but that's basically my system. So, now that we're all on the same page, it's time to review every Pixar movie in 10 words or less.
Dude, this is really boring.
Brave little toaster. This time they're toys.
I apologize for my childhood prejudice against ants.
Okay, it's brave little toaster, but this time they cry.
I wish I got paid for screaming at work. Glad that's all wrapped up and doesn't warrant a sequel. Great family drama disguised as a superhero movie.
Fleshy car tongue, tiny car bugs, car tramp stamp.
Dull movie's finale leaves a good taste in your mouth. But it's so preachy. Shush. Cute robot love story.
I don't want bird. Wait, yes I do. Okay, brave little toaster, but this time 2 cries.
I want to make a spy movie.
No, you make cars.
Mother Bear.
Animal House. More like Monster House. More like Monster House.
Oh no.
Well,
Not Booper the elephant. Western dinosaur dog movie. Well, you heard the darts.
More like Finding Dory.
alright, this is boring. Come on, just
Can we make
give me, thank you, but that's not a prop, that's literally the Phantom Marionette.
No llores, por favor, perdóname. Ya estoy llorando. All right, that's all the movies. All
This
we
is
have
so
left to do are
sad.
the shorts, and it's
Korean 50 Cent Live. I'm so bored. I'm so bored. Hey, guess what I am? I'm bored because you suck. I mean, actually, you're perfect. But you look stolen. Bet it isn't. And don't tell me if I'm wrong or not. Just one comment is enough. Thanks.
on ABC. So people seem to like the every Disney film reviewed in 10 words or less thing I made a while back. So I thought it would be fun to give the same treatment to another. None of this. None of this hot garbage. All ratings are whole numbers on a scale of 1 to 10. Ironic enjoyment, because sometimes the bad ones. So, without further ado, here is every DreamWorks animated movie reviewed in 10 words or less.
It's
Like if HBO made Bug's Life. Peeking a little early there, aren't we, DreamWorks? Oh, it's the horse from Tangled. This one would have been better as a short film. Somebody once told me Hoodwink's a better movie. I can see why this is considered a cult classic. It's an alright. Sort of mediocre, but the end game's pretty
Yeah, you
neat.
know this
It's okay,
place
a lot
isn't
of white
finished,
men can't
right?
make movies. The references let me pretend I'm watching a better movie. Honorary Most British Award. I
Yes,
can't believe
good.
X-Men stole the Quicksilver scene from this. Only one poop joke? Now that's respect. Unwanted trilogies don't sweep me off my feet.
Well-
B-movie, but every time it sucks, it's B-movie. These fight scenes are awesome. No one scar like Gaston lowers bars like Scarston.
What?
Hey, we can't both name our main character Hiccup. I'm so happy DreamWorks animated my Shrek fanfiction. Campy and way better than the marketing made it look.
Well,
These fights on stage
it's
as well
so
as the last
boring.
Your sweaty egg lips. Kill me. Oh my gosh, Jack Frost is such a dreamboat. How to write a movie solely around Nicolas Cage noises.
Snails go slow? What if go fast? Good movie pitch.
Goofus and Gallant ruin time. My dearest one, my darling dear, your movie astounds me. Let's make the only good part of Madagascar bad. The same twist ending as Chicken Little, but worse. The Furious Five are much more compelling as statues.
Hey, don't tell anyone I liked it.
Great. Now I'm going to prison. And that's all of them. Hey everybody, while I was working on this video, I
you
decided
know
to
how
do
hard
myself
it
every
is
Disney movie ever made.
to
I
gain
wanted to review them or something, but no one wants to
Faz coins in this game.
10 words or less. Now, let's get one thing straight. By every Disney movie, I don't mean every Disney movie ever made, ever put out. I mean every major animated theatrical release Disney's ever done since the 1930s. So like all the movies you think of when you think Disney, plus some extras that I threw on the list for fun. All the scores are whole numbers out of 10, so there's no 0.5s, there's no decimals, and there's a few negative scores on this list. Now, a negative rating on my system doesn't mean it's worse than a 0 out of 10. Instead, it's measuring the ironic enjoyment, like how fun it is to rip on a bad movie with your friends, because sometimes a bad movie is better than a boring movie, just because you can make fun of it. So without any further ado, here is every Disney film reviewed in 10 words or less. Villain is killed by random lightning bolt. Good job, protagonists. Where's my dad? Why, he's in the whale, of course. Wooden narrator spoils every animated segment before it happens. Oh, what a cute elephant. Let's get him drunk. We see the deer in its natural habitat. It's dead. Pretty cool documentary guest starring Goofy as a cowboy. Donald Duck flirting with live-action women is weird. Sorry. Fantasia with lyrics.
Okay, we just gotta wait a little more, and I finally get to buy another hallway.
Sins are not forgiven, little toot. If kids love anything, it's legal proceedings in British courtrooms. Everybody is a terrible person, and it's great. If the evil stepmother used a mousetrap, she would have won.
Let me tell you about this weird dream I had.
Holy shit! Tinkerbell is a literal sociopath. Quote my friend, we're 40 minutes in and nothing's happened! Stumps! Lovely style, but you spent too long on barking dogs. More like bored in the stone! Oh! Drags a little step in time. Repeat for 8 minutes. Mowgli K. Mooney, will you please go now? The movie isn't as good as the song. Discovered they were a furry this movie. Aw, genuinely charming and sweet. This villain's ridiculous. I don't want money. I want money.
If this guy has sister location,
Sorry, D&D.
I'm gonna
Boring,
scream
guys.
so loud.
Boob, step in time. Regret for 8 minutes. Billy Joel's trying, but this movie isn't good. Good pacing and good music makes good movies. Who would have thought? But it's an underrated classic. Too bad.
He got the FNAF 4 location.
Easily the best film that uses the classic Disney formula. The first half's great, and the second isn't. It's okay. The villain in this movie is the car's glove box. You're right. Those white men were dangerous. The story of the boner that ruined an entire
Oh my god!
movie skippable. Just because I'm a girl doesn't mean I can't shine.
This is so cool.
Wow.
Next stop, the Children's Museum presents Brown Dinosaurs Walking.
I like literally every scene in
Wow.
this movie. This excellent cast is better suited for television than film. Proof that you don't need eyelashes and boobs on Femalians. Treasure Planet has a Treasure Planet AMV in it. The real bears were man.
if the sky was made of aliens? Smokes. You think your family's odd.
Wow.
I bet you forgot this was a Disney movie.
You're dreaming, Paul.
Well,
Wrong, child.
Oh, it's the horse from the road to El Dorado. Goodbye, 2D animation department.
What if we made Vanellope super annoying instead of likable?
You can tell this was rewritten like
Just kidding.
15 times. Big Hero 6 out of 10! Oh! Two amazing leads expertly navigate through modern
Whoop.
day racism. The best
Eh.
character in this movie is a tattoo.
Oh,
And
come
that's all
on,
of them. And of course,
guys!
you don't want to go back up through that list and pause and check which ones are the best and the worst. So here are the top and bottom 5 Disney movies.
Oh, this
Top
is
5.
the.
Number 5.
This is
Lilo
the Bonnie.
and Stitch. This
Yeah,
stylized
it's the
movie
Bonnie.
captures a complex story about a broken family that's almost uncomfortably believable and incredibly moving. And it has brightly colored aliens for the kids who are too dumb to pay attention to all that, like I was when I first watched it. Number 4, The Hunchback of Notre Dame. A solid cast and darker plotline are accompanied by the best musical score of any Disney film ever made. This film's backing soundtrack is nothing short
Yay,
of
Bonnie
incredible,
prop.
and while I don't
I
actively dislike
love
them, the
when
inclusion of the gargoyle characters
games
keeps this film away
give
from
out
10 out of 10.
badges just for
Number 3, The Emperor's
getting
New
stuff
Groove,
in a
my personal
tycoon.
all-time favorite movie, let alone Disney. The wonderful characters, style, tone, and incredible writing.
God,
make for a
this
genuinely
game
fun
is
experience.
amazing!
It takes itself the right amount of seriously. Kuzco is the best Disney princess.
Whoa.
Number 2, Aladdin. Great songs, perfect cast, and a plot that never feels like it's slow or aimless, which is a pitfall that most Disney princess films eventually fall into. This is the only Disney film that successfully pulls off a dynamic character arc where the protagonist's decisions are what drive the story, and he changes for the better by the end of it. I honestly don't think they will ever make a better princess movie than this one. And the number 1 Disney movie, in my opinion, the best Disney film of all time is Zootopia. Zootopia is a masterful commentary on race issues in modern-day America. Like, I loved it the first time, but I didn't even realize how good it was until I watched the movie twice and really caught all these cool little lines that they sprinkled throughout the film. The dialogue is artful, and the two leads are flat-out the best characters Disney has ever produced. Not to mention, the movie wasn't even based on an existing story. It's completely from scratch, and it's a buddy cop movie. Or should I say, a bunny cop movie? Ha ha! These are the jokes! Those are my favorites, but let's be honest, when it comes to lists, no one's really interested in what the best movies are. They want to know what the worst movies are. So what are the bottom 5 absolute worst Disney movies of all time? Here is the bottom 5. Number 5, The Sword in the Stone. The Sword in the Stone is an aimless film about the wizard Merlin's attempts to educate a young King Arthur by turning him into various animals while he learns very little, featuring the most forgettable villain song in Disney history and a protagonist who never directly affects anything that happens. Really just overall a waste of King Arthur. Number 4, Fun and Fancy Free. Two mediocre short films each about 4 times.
Hold on, I'm gonna read the replies on this. The best character in this movie is a tattoo. Excuse me! Tamatoa hasn't always been this glam. I was a trapped little crab once. Now I know and I know I can be happy as a crab because I'm beautiful, baby. And did your granny say, listen to your heart, be who you are on the inside? I hate 3 words to tell you all you humans apart. Your granny lied. I'd rather be shiny, like a treasure from a sunken pirate wreck. Scrub the deck and make it look shiny.
Number 2, The Rescuers Down
I will spark
Under.
you like the
wanted to
wealthy
like
woman's
this one.
neck.
I really did. I heard
Just
lots
to
of good
say,
things. I heard it's underrated.
just to say,
I heard wrong.
just
It's really
to say,
every bad
don't you
animated
know,
movie sequel ever
fish are
made.
dumb,
The titular
dumb,
mice
dumb,
are
they
even
chase
less vocal
anything
than
that
they were in the
glitters.
Would you say no? Because they
Beginners.
weren't very involved
Oh,
in that
those are literally the replies to that comment. I can't believe I didn't go insane. What? Oh god, Chicken Dance with lyrics has a booty.
Okay, and how do you win?
I'm going to prison. I bet this place is where the office is gonna be.
Oh, you have to roll an exact number.
Yup, I definitely know that's where the office is gonna be. You can't deny me now, boy.
I feel sorry for whoever's got to do this one. Officer Blaze, I need to report a theft.
Yes, finally! What does the thief look like?
Well, he was was wearing a monocle.
Oh. Anything else?
Yes, he had a big furry mustache.
Very much. Okay. Any other distinguishing features?
Yes, he was dressed as a yodeler.
Why'd you write that down? Just think something.
Freddy Prop and the Office of Chris.
What did that man steal?
Why is it so dark?
Actually did it? Oh yeah, that's how it always starts. With the laughing and the dares, and then later the horror and the fear. I go.
Alright, so I just gotta wait.
Order a Frank pizza.
And what's the address?
420 Grove Street. Oh, and could you add some turkey gizzards?
As well as the
Well,
ice cream, Bigfoot and oysters?
Yes, it's an old family recipe invented by my grandfather, old Joe Windy Pants.
Oh man, I wish I could see
Freddy
that
Props.
picture.
And I'll get a badge for this one because technically that's the real Freddy Fazbear. But what's stupid is that they don't have any of the phantoms. Now, the only phantom that they have is all the way back here, the Phantom Marionette. And none of the arcade cabinets have the Phantom Chica. And there's no sign of Phantom Boom, and there's no sign of a Balloon Boy thing at all.
So that 6 spaces putting you ahead of Gumball.
Now I gotta wait for an extremely long time, but you know, I don't feel like it, so I'm gonna go out of there and
No arguing, young lady. You need to
check out what I saw over here.
The floor is
I
now
know I saw something over here.
Actually felt after 6 pairs of shoes. It's Snarky! We have to finish the game quickly before it gets a hold of us and destroys us all.
Dude, keep it together.
What do you mean quit snowing? Do you see snow? Seriously, do you? I don't see any.
Run past the dog wearing a suit of ham! That doesn't sound too bad.
Really? Don't you remember when I got that one? The worst part is it took 4 weeks to stitch that suit and it was gone in under a minute.
Great. I'll take a dodge. Your left arm must do what the player to your right arm does, and vice versa. What does that mean?
Means I can do this.
Alright. It doesn't even look like Freddy, actually. It just kind of looks like if you took Bonnie, ripped off his ears, and painted a faded brown and this light and this real and this kind of darkish, lightish brown. This is perfect though. Man, I can't wait to beat this. Oh, yeah, right. Springtrap is going to be a major problem.
Is that head real? It's as real as you believe it is, until the game ends.
Maybe now you're starting to realize.
How dangerous this game really is.
That came out way less obvious.
Like, oh, I think this is where all the other stuff is. That makes sense. Now I gotta wait.
I believe that all of us were
This
born
is boring, boring.
The whole idea of making music happen is the idea of actually doing something, getting your
Come on, put the game on!
Oh man, I'm so tubby. I don't have a muffin top. I've got the whole bakery. I'm So, Porky, I don't have a six-pack, I have a barrel.
Yeah, your midsection looks like someone tried to shove a grapefruit through a garden hose.
Yeah, man, your belly has more folds than an origami convention.
Cool.
Dagnabbit, I'm so weak that if I was a superhero, I'd be Boy Man. The man with the strength of a 12-year-old boy.
What are you talking about? You're as strong as a bear. Naked old lady.
Just add some random animatronics down there to like cover the hand.
The only thing you can lift with that body is my self-esteem.
Bottle trick! Well, at least I stuck the landing.
And now I'll be able to beat the Fazbears Fright Tycoon.
You're such a loser. The only time people miss you is when they're throwing rotten tomatoes.
What's the matter, dude? Why do you always pull that face every time Rocky's around?
It's not that. It's Tobias. I don't understand why, but every time he rips me, I feel like he's actually broken one of my ribs.
Maybe it's because
I'm
deep
just
down,
gonna
you
like
really respect
check
Tobias' opinion.
around. Hold on, is that Ballora? And she spins? That's it. This is the best tycoon.
Well, then maybe the problem isn't Tobias. Maybe
To restricted areas in the facility.
your fragile ego. Let's start by stripping back the layers of your personality. So, who do we have here?
What's up here? Why would I? Well, at least now I can look over everything.
That nose? Anxiety. That's what I thought. Carry on.
I'm fear.
And I'm optimism. Don't tell me fear. Why the aggression?
Because I'm afraid. Afraid of who's behind all of us. The ego.
Well, maybe we should beat him.
Oh no, that's not a good idea.
Alright, so.
Guess I was wrong. Looks like your ego's doing just great.
Well, on the plus side, we now know I truly love myself.
Yeah, but I really didn't need to see your ego smooching itself.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you jealous? You wanna kiss you,
Get off of me, or I'll kiss you back.
I won.
And then once Springtrap is done.
No, an EpiPen.
Or an allergy?
A happy family.
Do you mean an epiphany?
Yes, a pipi phony. I'm having one of those. Tobias isn't good enough friends with me. That's the problem.
Alright, so
Well, you know, we're not just brothers, but best friends too.
I know.
What?
Really low standards.
Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah,
For you to
just
say that because you're my number
I'll
one, but not
back in a
Tobias
little
because
while.
he's a lesser friend. I mean, look at the difference between
Bye.
the way we treat ourselves and the way we treat each other. Get well soon, love Leslie. Miss you.
See ya. Okay, goodbye. I'll make a video on the finished product.